Getting ready to go live and going in circles. We're live.
I
It
think
says
we're
we're
live.
live. It's got
I
a
see.
counter in the
Counting
upper
numbers.
left corner. They're counting numbers is a good thing, right? Technology work.
That means
A lot
things are in
of
motion.
offense. Things are in motion. Looking good with the glasses, with the Wager Ager hat. I don't even have any gear on.
Look at us. Yeah. It's all about the branding.
Your video looks good. The video looks good. I'm looking all grainy over here with my piece of shit camera on the laptop. Looking good, man.
Video, thanks. Thanks. Everything looks good except for the under that I bet on, which is, pretty shitty.
That's what I was about to say. The over would be looking good if you had it in the first half. What's it, 16, 14, 30 points there in the first half? I want to see what it is second half. That's what we're here for, second half lines. Going into the game. Yeah, go ahead.
I have the traditional Rager Dutch delay, so I just saw the field goal to end the second half. So yes, you're right. Now it is 16 to 14, my friend.
The 2.5 minute delay. You just saw the end of the first half. We just kicked off in the second half. So it's a nice delay you got going on there. Only bet I had going into this game was a tease. I teased Atlanta to +8. They're up by 2 right now. That's looking pretty good. Mm-hmm. No one can stop each other on offense, and Atlanta's even stalled twice in the red zone. I mean, they've been in the red zone. What is it now? 4 times, or is it 5 times?
There were some big defensive plays, right? I just missed something there, and now I'm struggling on live stream here. But was there an interception or something like that?
Not so much. It was just the Falcons stalling inside of the red zone. So the Falcons got the ball down to, I think it was the 7-yard line. It was a 4th and 1, and they blistered down the field. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, it's 4th and 1, and we're just going to kick a field goal. Next drive, same thing. They kicked a field goal. I mean, Carolina can't stop them, though. The Falcons might have, close to 300 yards at this point? 251 total yards, 149 for Carolina. Yards per player it's a lot of yards. Yards per play. Carolina is actually outgaining them right now at 7.1. Pass rushes have gotten through at times. There's been 3 sacks in the game. I think there's still going to be points in this game. I mean, I'm looking, bookmakers got a lineup. 57 is the over-under on the game. So we're looking at over-under 27 in the second half. Let's see if we can do better. If there's a team total angle. I mean, let's see.
That 57, that I have them in a tease. We talked about this before the stream here. I put them in a tease with a couple other teams for unders and overs this weekend. And
it looks like we have a comment down there.
Look at that.
It looks like F Pope 34 needs the Panthers in this game, or something bad's going to happen.
Pope, what is the cover that you need?
Yeah,
was it the straight spread?
Yeah, please tell us what you need, and we'll try to get that home for you. I think
we'll do a rain dance or something.
So I think I know who F Pope is, and I'm pretty sure that he hit a first touchdown prop. So I don't think he's going to be homeless.
Oh, okay.
Fucker's not going to be homeless. Oh boy. Well, I think that comment's going to go away. Okay.
As always.
Okay. So DraftKings is hanging a 56. I think there's going to be 26 points in the second half. I mean, maybe they start slowing the game down if it's close late. I could definitely see that potentially happening, and that won't get that over-under home at 56. For those tuning in also, feel free to recommend bets or things that you're looking at. I know that all these books, it's impossible to keep track of all these books and live props. There's live props out there. I'm going to go to team props and just look at, live over-unders for that, because I think that's the angle I want to play here. Total points by Atlanta Falcons, 28.5. Carolina, 27.5.
27.5. So we talked about this
before,
right?
That. Yeah.
I took 26 and under 26.5 Carolina pregame. So I have.
Okay.
I'm hoping they don't score a lot more, but it didn't look that way. They're out there firing. Teddy Snickers is playing. He's slinging that big ball again, that Nick Foles style.
Teddy Biscuits threw a dime on that one pass. I mean, it was an absolute dime, and I'm just doing technology right now. I'm just retweeting some things right here.
It's kind of hard to hate Teddy. I mean, every time I see him slinging it, it's kind of hard to hate him.
He is severely underrated.
Oh, there you go.
Severely underrated.
There it was. We just saw it. They had a replay of it on the screen there.
Yeah. So for those that missed that drive, Samuel had 2 touchdowns. I like I like the over, but I'm trying to talk myself into. I know that you have Carolina in the under 26.5. Part of me likes the over 27.5 team total in the game.
Hey, this is a good time for me to hedge too, so I can be talked into it.
You can be talked into anything right now.
I mean, not anything,
touchdowns from
but the
Carolina.
over for Carolina, they came out a lot hotter than I expected them to.
Yeah. Red zone opportunities. Falcons are 1 for 4. Carolina 1 for 1. I mean, you could make the argument that Carolina is going to, or that Atlanta is going to get this team total all the way home also.
Atlanta's going to find a way to fuck this up, right? Like, that's what we're waiting for.
They always invent ways to lose, right? Like we always say that they invent ways to lose. Right. F. Pope is keeping us in gear here. Ridley out second half. That's actually a big injury for second half. Calvin Ridley of the Falcons is going to be out. Okay.
Pretty big injury for Raider Dutch, who has a prop that Ridley and Gurley have to score a touchdown to win. So
he's not going to be in the game, so that's not
welcome
really
to
happen.
Raider fucked.
That adds another element to this because then the defenders can really gear up on Julio. Julio had all 85 yards, I believe, were in the first quarter. Nothing in the second quarter, so they can really hone in on him. Man, these halftime plays when forced into a play is tough. We're 1-on-1 and we're 1-on-1 on these halftime plays so far. We bet on the Eagles last week and they won the game, but they didn't hit the actual spread for us.
No.
The more and more I think about it, you can get a 56, meaning 26 points in the second half at DraftKings. Let's see if that's still available. I think that might be what I want to do because I can't make up my mind on exactly what team's going to cover their team total. But if I'm thinking about both teams potentially getting to that team total and the defenses aren't doing much, might as well just take the over in the second half, right?
So I'm seeing 27 as the over for the second half on Bovada or
DraftKings
to the north.
Yeah, DraftKings has a 56 for the game, 26 for the second half. FanDuel has a 26.5. Bookmaker, Sharp Book. It is it off the board now, motherfuckers? I saw 27.
At 56.5, 57 hits, I still hit that under I have in that teaser, so I'm good with that for sure.
Yep, I think we're just going to bank on having more points. I know that Ridley's out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bank on there being more points in this game. Unless you're going to talk me out of this.
Well, I'm not going to talk you out of more points because I was banking on McCaffrey being out and there being no points for the Panthers. So,
right.
I mean, that backfired.
Yeah, the over-under started pretty low in this game because there's potential for that hurricane. I mean, it's still raining a little bit there. It's actually raining more than they thought it would be 6 hours ago, but there was potential for very high winds, and the over came down. I think it was all the way to 48, 49, and then it went back up to 51. Whew, there's a lot of angles you can play. I'm going to think that 56 is going to be it, over under 26 in the second half. I'll put the banner up. If people think that Ridley is a big injury, you can take a look at Carolina money line or Carolina plus a half point in the second half, meaning that, Atlanta's going to find a way to lose, right? Because Atlanta does always find ways to lose.
That's their MO. That's what they're good at.
Fuck.
They're going to spill the chili at the end of the
spill
game.
The chili? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, the more and more I'm thinking, I mean, Falcons stalling in the red zone. So there's two sides of this coin.
Yeah, go for it.
Falcons stall. So the Falcons have 250 yards, right? And they're going to keep on moving the ball. They keep stalling in the red zone, and they just stalled again in the red zone. They're 1 for 4. Their red zone offense is just shit. Calvin Ridley out the second half. That's a big injury. Are they just going to hand the ball to Todd Gurley and hope for the best?
There's high upside on that still. I mean, if we're taking a gamble on it, I would take a flyer on Gurley, still being able to run the ball a bit.
I'm now looking at Carolina plus a half point in the second half.
Plus a half.
Carolina plus, should we have 2 halftime plays here? Carolina plus the over.
Yeah, that's
good. Carolina, I keep doing that and showing the banner from last time. I have to delete the banner from last time.
Did we win that one? Was that a win, that one? No, that was a loss.
That one, no. The Eagles won the game. Yeah, it never happened. The Eagles won the game. but did not cover the spread. Carolina plus a half point. The more and more I think about it, Teddy Biscuits looks good. Carolina and I need to place these bets over 26 second half bets. And I promise it's going to be posted in like 10 seconds here. Add banner. That's what I want to go with. Show the damn banner.
10 seconds on my feed, so you're good. Okay, look at that. It's official. We are officially betting.
Carolina and the over. I mean, that's a ballsy play right there because Atlanta just keeps moving the ball. Carolina needs to figure out a way to stop them. But if we can get Carolina to get within a point of this game or lose by 2, because that's what that is, second half plus a half. So if we come in with like a 2 points probably isn't going to happen. Like if we can get a 33-31 final, fine. Would hit the over in Carolina.
Where did you get your lines at? So people know.
I got it DraftKings.
DraftKings? Okay.
Yeah. DraftKings. FanDuel
over here.
Yeah, FanDuel, you can find Hobie saying something here. What's Hobie saying? Carolina money line over 51.5 parlay. Teddy Good Times will deliver. There you go. So that's an option too.
Oh, okay.
So
shout out to Nicky Boy up there too. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Yeah, Nick Carter. First time, long time here.
First time, long time. We have a Backstreet Boy on air. That's pretty we're famous.
There we go.
We're officially famous people.
A famous actor, not a famous actor. I'm trying to get the banner back up here. I can't multitask. Famous musician. I was trying to find the banner again after putting up those comments. But Hobie Cash, Hobie Money, Patty Cakes. I don't know what he wants to go by, but he was on the podcast on Monday evening. It was a really good time. But I like what he's doing there with that Carolina and the over parlay at 51.5. Take it, Carolina. Teddy Biscuits, over.
I'll ride with Hobie Cash. I'm obviously riding with Wager Rager as well, but
yeah, I mean, do it all. Ride with us. Any other thoughts for this upcoming weekend's games? Looks like there's going to be a lot of wind on Sunday. I don't know if you've seen the forecast. There's going to be a ton of wind. Like Cleveland might have 40-mile-an-hour winds. I have an over 55.5 on that game that I want to just sell for pennies on the dollar.
Oh,
because it's down to like 50. It's down to
that could be 50 good for me because I put a bunch of unders in that parlay.
Yeah.
So we have our unders parlay that I put, or teaser, I guess. Yeah, it's a teaser.
Yeah.
I don't have them in there. I took an over as well. Fuck me with the wind. Let's
hope that the wind magically goes away. Look, we still have a little bit less than 72 hours until then. I mean, weather forecasts change rapidly. But anybody that's looking for overs this week, I'm going to go down the list of games. But I'd say I know Green Bay has risk of the over, and that's why that point spread's down to -6. It was -7, Green Bay over Minnesota. Buffalo has a little bit of risk of wind, not as much. Cleveland's the big one. Cincinnati's one as well. And then Chicago is another one. Chicago's up to a 5-point dog against New Orleans. I got in the Saints after we did our podcast, which I still haven't posted, to clean that up a little bit tonight and post it tomorrow. But I got the Saints at -4 after I was talking with DUI, and Schmidt graced us with his presence last night too. So
nice.
But I got the Saints, and that's moved to 5 now in the wind at Soldier Field. In the cold. I think it's gonna be relatively cold on Sunday. So
yeah,
should be a fun little weekend of football coming up here at Wager Rager. Yeah.
I agree. I think we're gonna have a little extra action. We're gonna be stuck inside, forced to be watching a little bit more, maybe eating and drinking a little bit more.
It's Halloween.
Gambling a bit more. Oh yeah, it's candy season.
Yeah, candy season. Probably inside for the next 3-4 months or so because COVID's making a comeback. So
please don't jinx us. Please don't.
I don't think I need to jinx anything. Carolina needs to make a comeback.
Yeah, my delayed screen's coming back. So does that mean the game's actually on or what?
The game is on. They kicked off, touchback, 15 minutes left. So
all right.
You haven't missed any game time.
Nothing yet.
But Teddy Biscuits has the ball. Teddy Bridgewater there. So
all right. So what did we say was our banner bet for the day?
Banner bet. I had Hobie's Carolina money line and over 51.5 parlay. I put that back up because I do like that. And then the banner is going to be Carolina plus a half point second half and over 26. I mean, if you can't get it right now live, maybe just see how the second half starts to play out. I mean, I'm hoping that a little bit of this wind and rain kind of tapers down. That doesn't usually play well to the over, but you know.
Hey, everyone needs a little luck before we get some.
Yeah. So let's get these bets home. We're 1-1 on halftime plays so far. Right. We'll be back on Sunday night though, because we got an Eagles game.
We got a two for this week.
A two for this week. Some weeks we'll do two for, and as we get bored,
Eagles Dallas game for sure warrants a two for.
We might even have more than two people here. It might be three, it might be four. And if the Eagles are losing at halftime, I feel like 18 people might show up.
we'll go 6 squares.
And just get Wager canceled at halftime for all the nonsense that's dropped on air. So
well, the quarter is just starting for me. So.
Oh, Jesus. You really are in a 2.5 minute delay.
We got 15 full minutes going.
Well, you can maybe go upstairs and turn on live cable and you'll be up to date. If you want to be up to date, Teddy Biscuits is running for a first down. He just looked like Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson on that play. We're in good hands here. We're in good hands. Okay. On that note, we're in great hands. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the halftime show. Keep following us. Keep looking for podcasts. I'm going to drop 2 of them tomorrow. We have 2 sentences or less and then week 8 bets. So plenty of content coming.
I'm looking forward to the double drop, my man.
Double drop.
It's been a pleasure as usual.
Double drop. We'll get this double win here. All right, Dutch.
See you, brother.
We'll talk to you.
Peace.